Hey, welcome back to Matt again. My name is Rampage and this is Gaming News. This article is, well, technically it's going to be two Nintendo related articles, but new 3DS or new Nintendo 3DS release date confirmed, only XL version coming to US. I'll get into the title in a moment, but enlarged handheld available in two standard colors, Majora's Mask, I assume it's going to be a gold one with a thing on top, I think, and Monster Hunter 4 versions revealed. Okay, so in the article they state that Nintendo's enhanced handheld is available for $200 US in either black or red, so there's two versions already. Now, after this they state, while two special editions will be announced, or have also been announced, so that's four versions. It's not the only XL version coming to the US, if there's multiple different colors. I'm not too sure what you mean by versions, because it's all the fucking same thing, it just has different color. This article is a massive clickbait. Only XL version coming to US. No. There's only one new Nintendo 3DS XL. It's not like they're making new Nintendo 3DS XL fucking Ultra Volume Beats Edition. Right? It's just, what? It's the same fucking console, you dickhead. Ugh. That's what I hate clickbaiting. But anyway, the new Nintendo 3DS XL will ship in North America and across Europe on February 13th. Nintendo announced on Wednesday. So, okay, so they're going to have a Monster Hunter Ultimate 4 version, which is kind of like a brushed aluminium with sort of a blue dragon type thing decal. I believe when you flip it up, the dragon's actually going to be upside down, unless that's on the bottom. I don't know. I don't actually know anything about 3DS. I've never held one in my life, so I don't know which way is up and down. But okay, cool. The Majora's Mask one is gold and it has the Majora's Mask on top, which is kind of cool. But I believe when you flip it, it's going to be upside down, I think. Can someone please confirm that? Because that would just be so stupid. But anyway, I want to get into the actual name for the 3DS, or the new 3DS. I don't know much about it. I believe they had something like adding more sort of buttons on the thing, as well as an extra toggle. I know that a lot of people have said this, but I haven't talked about Nintendo in a very long time. I'm not really a big fan of Nintendo ever since Nintendo DS, because I haven't owned any of their consoles since then, but I did own a Wii. It was probably one of the most shittiest console I could ever buy at the time, and I really hated it. The reasons being, I played Far Cry. I played Far Cry on the Wii, and that was the most shittest experience I have ever played in my entire life. That is why I bought a PS3. Better visuals, better gameplay, better games. I don't care what games you play, but the Nintendo games have been going for over 30 years. They need to stop. Please, Nintendo. Stop recreating the same fucking games on the same platform. You could call it the same platform because it's the same shit, really. More or less the same interface as the Wii U has, you know. But yeah, I just don't care for the company because they keep re-releasing things on the 3DS, like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, that sort of shit, but they're not actually remaking it. Well, what I mean by a remake is actually giving us an HD or better looking version of the game. I don't give a fuck what you say. If the game is just upscaled, the textures aren't any better. They're just upscaled to fit the resolution of the fucking screen. That doesn't make textures better. It just stretches them out. A better analogy is if you get a piece of paper, right, about the size of this, and you somehow figured out how you could stretch the fuck out of it, right? Or a balloon. You stretch it, the color distorts. Does it not? So, if you're pulling or stretching an image, the more you stretch it, the blurrier the image will be. So, if the game is native at 1080p, 720p, even though the textures are the original but upscaled to that resolution, still doesn't mean the textures are any better. But if some of them are actually remastered or remade, then sure. But until I see a complete remake of Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time, then I will care about Nintendo. Because those games I'm looking forward to. You know, I'm not looking forward to rehashed versions of the same fucking game upscaled on a handheld. Cool, you have it on a handheld. Can I now play it on a Wii U yet? No? Okay. I'll care when you do that. Even if they don't do that and they actually just make a better looking version of it for the 3DS and have it on the Wii U, or allow you to use your 3DS to control the bastard on your Wii U, then fuck yeah, mate. That would be insane. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you can play games on your 3DS and have it on the screen as well. If you can, fuck yeah, Nintendo. But if you can't, well, what were you thinking? You did it back in 94. So, just saying. I could play like Pokemon Color games on my Nintendo 64. That was a cool idea. The fact that I cannot do anything like that anymore is really irritating. But yeah, what do you think about this? Do you think that Nintendo kind of have dropped the ball in terms of their naming of their platforms? Because if you haven't realized already, there was an original 3DS which had, I think, single back buttons as well as one toggle. But then Nintendo was like, oh, fuck it, we'll just make an add-on that you can stick on the side to add another toggle. That's all good and great, but then you go and make another version of the same system, but then add a little secondary thumb thing that's kind of like an old laptop style mouse pointer. Like that's old tech. Like, why the fuck didn't you just move the ABXY down a little bit so it's in line with the D-pad and then fit another fucking full-size toggle thing? But anyway, on top of that, Nintendo thought it would be a good idea. Hold on, let me just see if I can find the article. Yep. Nintendo thought it would be a good idea to, on these new 3DS versions, require you to use a screwdriver. Here's the article. You need a friggin' screwdriver to change memory cards in the new 3DS. What the fuck? Why do I require a screwdriver to get out a fucking memory card? I don't require that to get the fucking game out. Why should I require that to get the memory card out? I don't know if you know this already, but there are mechanisms created that will lock the memory card in place without any external, fuckery. With screwdrivers or anything like that, what are you going to do? Just fucking have the actual correct connection, but then lock it in there like it's a fucking baby or some shit? Like, what the fuck, man? It's the most stupidest thing you could ever do. I don't give a fuck whether you think it's good. This is going backwards. Heavily going backwards. Like, this is before Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color didn't even have that shit. That's Game Boy Color. Right? You could take out the fucking batteries just with a little fucking push lever. But oh no, you can't do that on this system, can you? You require a fucking screwdriver. What the fuck? I just wanted to cover both of these articles because I think Nintendo has just dropped the ball. And you'll probably see Nintendo fans just like, oh yay, we can do this. It's more secure and shit. Like, actually root for this kind of garbage. Wake the fuck up, man. Like, I don't care if you're a Nintendo fanboy or you're a Nintendo fan. This is a mistake. It is a backward step for Nintendo. For any platform that is being created ever. I can't even remember a handheld that even did that. Can you? And if you can, how old is it? Please tell me. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember to check out my gaming channel before you leave. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.